Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan Bergner with Youreka. Excited to be here today, walking you through our latest Kilowatt release, just going live today, December 14th. And what I want to do with you guys over the next couple of minutes is walk you through some of the new capabilities that we're delivering inside of the Kilowatt release and how they can help you achieve more in the field with your Youreka implementation. So we'll talk a little bit about informed scoring, tracking geolocations with our new question type, walking through guided lookups, so how you can search through really complex data sets to find the right record, and new enhancements on both the inbound and outbound side of deep linking to keep Youreka's mobile app in sync with all of the other mobile apps that you may be using alongside Youreka, and some updates to e-signatures for all of those folks that are out there using Youreka alongside a PDFing solution. All right, so let's jump into it. First, we'll start off with informed scores. So we're really excited about this new capability. We've had the ability historically to track weighted numerical values for things like radio buttons and pick lists inside of our discoveries capability or feature. Informed scores lets us take those weighted values and apply them to radio buttons and pick lists to calculate scores live inside of your form, regardless of internet connectivity. So you'll see a quick example on the left-hand side of the screen where we're configuring weighted values inside of the template builder. And then over on the right-hand side, you'll see that our slime risk score is going through the roof, causing us to need to take some action. And all of this is just being driven by weighted values on pick lists, radio buttons, in combination with number questions that you may have on your forms as well. So really cool capability. Again, that's going to work both on and offline. Up next is our Pindrop or geolocation question type. And what you'll see on the phone here is it's really simple to capture the device's geolocation, just tapping that little pin drop icon. And it's going to record the device's geolocation to 6 digits after the decimal. And you can use this for lots of different applications inside of your templates and procedures. If you want to track the current location of an asset or an issue or a risk, because there's some follow-up that needs to be performed, this new question type is going to make it really easy for you to prompt your end users to collect this data and make it really easy for them to collect it as well. All right, our next exciting feature is smart or guided lookups. So this is an example of a really in-depth capability that will let you search a very complex data set. So think about medication lists or inventory lists or price books. Anytime where you're going to have lots of records and the end user doesn't specifically know which records to go find, but they do know details about the attributes of those records. So rather than having them search through a really long, complex list of records, we can start to ask them a series of dependent questions, ultimately leading to, here's the specific record that you should be selecting. Again, whether that's a product or a medication, or a part from a list of inventory, Youreka is going to make it really easy to guide your end users to selecting the right record from another one of your Salesforce objects. Up next is inbound Deeplinks, and many of you are using Youreka today alongside other mobile applications. Maybe it's Salesforce mobile or field service mobile, and you're clicking links inside of those other applications, telling Youreka to pull up an existing form or create a new form. Well, the really exciting enhancement that we have for you guys now is the ability to pre-populate answers inside of forms. And again, that could be an existing form or immediately after Youreka creates a new form, these inbound deep link values can pre-populate answers. So that's going to guide the end user with known information from your other application. It's going to quickly guide them through the form or procedure inside of Youreka, making it easier for them to complete their work. And On the opposite end of deep linking, we've got what Youreka can pass out, or going back to the app, perhaps that Youreka or the end user came from. So really quick example here would be, we came into Youreka from field service mobile, and we performed this inspection and realized that we're at risk for ghost activity inside of this particular facility. And we want to pass that information back to field service mobile. This is when you would use outbound Deeplinks to say, based on the data that I collected inside of Youreka, I want to pass it back to the other applications such as field service mobile. And many of you today are using Youreka alongside a PDFing solution. You may have SDocs or Conga or Drawloop, where you are taking all of the great data that folks are collecting inside of Youreka and packaging it up into a PDF to be delivered via email. Many of those applications require e-signatures to be saved as JPEGs rather than SVG file format. So now you have a really easily configurable option to save your e-signatures as JPEGs to make it that much easier for Youreka to integrate with your PDFing solution. So we're really excited about all of this great capability that's coming with Kilowatt. And you can find out a lot more about the details of each of these features on our Youreka Kilowatt release landing page at go.youreka.io/kilowatt-release. You can scan the QR code to get there very quickly. And again, you'll have access to installing Kilowatt from the App Exchange, an overview of the features, in addition to a link to the release notes. So thank you guys for checking it out, and look forward to continuing to collaborate on the future of Youreka's roadmap. Thanks.